we are on our way to go firework shopping in Washington. It is Saturday, the first day that the firework stands are opening up at noon today. And it's the best time to go to get like early bird specials. So we figured we'd bring you guys along on this little trip that we're doing. We just have to drive about an hour and a half, an hour and 30 minutes to get into Washington to buy our fireworks. I am the biggest firework fanatic. So my favorite holidays of the year is obviously Halloween and 4th of July. When 4th of July is around, I would say 4th of July is my favorite holiday, but then when Halloween comes around, Halloween is my favorite holiday. So they're neck and neck, tied up. I don't know which one I like better. I've always been a huge fan of fireworks. There's just something about the booms in the sky. I love that it sounds like a war zone in a way, and just the adrenaline, especially the adrenaline of lighting illegal fireworks, that's really fun. So I just figured I'd bring you guys along with us for the first time while we go shopping for fireworks. We have, ever since moving to Oregon, we have really cool neighbors who love to light a lot of fireworks too. And it's so fun because I've never lived in a neighborhood or even in a town, coming from California, Southern California and Los Angeles. It's obviously you can't light illegal fireworks if they're illegal in your area. But you know, everybody gets a hold of fireworks some way, somehow. And I've never lived in a city, in a town, where it seems like every other house is lighting fireworks. I've never lived in a place like that before. And moving here to Oregon, I was so amazed at how many houses in our neighborhood alone were lighting fireworks. It was the best ever. Should I say the story? Sure. How we went to the beach? Sure. So here's a little backstory of how excited I was. Our first year living in the neighborhood that we moved to from California, our first 4th of July, we were on our way to go to the beach, to the coast here in Oregon. If anybody's familiar, we're going to go to, I believe it was either Newport or Lincoln City. I think it was Lincoln City we were headed out to. And driving through the mountains, there was like this really thick marine layer above like the mountain range. And Roger had said, I don't know why we're going to go there. You're not going to see any of the fireworks. And I need to be right underneath. If we go see a fireworks show, I have to be underneath the fireworks show. I have to feel the combustion in my chest. I have to hear the pops really loud. Like I have to be under it. I want to feel it. I want to smell it. I just have to do that. Okay. So he was like, "What? If we go, you're not going to see nothing. There's nothing but thick marine clouds." So of course I popped an attitude. I was like, "Whatever, just go home." And as we were on our way home, we have to cross over the bridge to get, cross over the river on a bridge to get into our town. And as we were coming up on top of the bridge, you see all these little psh, 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 and I was like, holy shit, look at all these fireworks. And we cross over the bridge, we're driving down the street, and it's from the river to our house is up less than 2 miles, like 1.5 miles maybe. And as we're getting closer to our neighborhood, there's more and more and more fireworks. As we were driving up to our house, our entire neighborhood was lighting fireworks. I had a smile on my face from ear to ear. I damn near jumped out of the car as he was parking. I was so excited. That was actually the day that we met our neighbor, huh? Because I ran over to his house to ask them where they got their fireworks.
Yeah.
We were living in the house for about 5 months maybe, and we didn't know our neighbors that lived behind us or on the side of us. Well, on 4th of July, there was a lot of people at his house, and I just ran over there really fast, introduced myself, said, hey, I'm the neighbor, I live here, we just moved in. I can't believe you guys are lighting all these fireworks. It was so fun. They told us where they got their fireworks from, and ever since, we've been coming out to Washington to buy our fireworks and partake in the fun. So if you haven't seen I believe I created a playlist of the couple of times that I've recorded our fireworks sessions that we have for New Year's and for 4th of July. I've posted some videos there. This will also go into that playlist too, just in case if there's any of you guys that love fireworks as well. You can head over to that playlist. I'll link it down below in the description, and then you can watch some of the other ones. So since we've been doing this, we set off our fireworks with our neighbor. On New Year's, we actually go to our neighbor's house and we make our own our own display show. We put our fireworks together, we fuse some of them together, we go all out. We had, not last year, I think it was the year before, we had over how many shots?
Like 1,200 and something shots.
We had over like 1,200 shots 2 New Year's ago. I swear on everything that
lasts for like 3 minutes.
Yeah, that fireworks show that we did, and we do it in his backyard. That fireworks show lasted about 3 minutes. Like, it just kept going and going and going and going. It was the best ever. And then last year for New Year's, which I do believe I posted that as well. It might be a short, but I think I still have it linked inside the playlist. It wasn't as long, but it was still good. So I can't wait for New Year's. That's something that we look forward to. We pop fireworks twice a year for 4th of July and for New Year's, and we have a ball doing it. So we're almost there. I don't know, this is the first time I'm ever doing this type of video, so I don't know how much I'll be able to record once we get inside, but whatever I can show you, I'll show you. And if this happens to be a short video, well, it is what it is, and at least you got to come for the ride with us for a little bit and have some fun with us. And here's a little backstory of our firework situations that we love having. I'm super stoked that 4th of July is on a Friday this year, as well as Halloween. Halloween is on Friday. Next year they'll be on Saturday. It's been, I think it was 6 or 7 years, I think, since the last Friday 4th of July and the last Friday Halloween. I had looked at it to check and see when the last one was a couple weeks ago, and I think it was 6 years. When there's a leap year, obviously it gets pushed, like it skips a day. But I'm so excited. 4th of July is just so... I'm a big baby. I'm a big ass baby. When it comes to fireworks, when it comes to like the national anthem, I love everything that has to do with 4th of July, with America. So I'm excited for it. I can't wait to see what fireworks our neighbor got, because he will be shopping tomorrow. We're coming out today. It's gonna be so fun. Actually, last year it was actually fun too, because we That's why we didn't have a lot of fireworks last year, isn't it? Because we blew extra.
Yeah.
So last year, after we usually end our two households, we usually end our fireworks around the same time. So we'll tell each other like, okay, this is our last one, or he'll say something. Well, last year we ended up popping off like maybe 3 or 4 extra cakes, a handful of mortars. We did do a lot after he was finished. So when it came for New Year's, because we used more of the fireworks on 4th of July, we didn't have as many, because that's what we usually do, is buy enough fireworks for both New Year's and 4th of July. So, but it's so hard. It is so hard to, when you're having fun and you're lighting off these dope ass fireworks, it is so hard to stop. Especially when there's people around you. When your neighborhood is going berserk crazy, everybody's lighting fireworks, and I swear, it feels like everybody is in competition with everybody. We'll light our fireworks, and then 3 houses down across the street, they'll light their fireworks, and it seems like they're trying to light a few more fireworks than what we did. And then maybe 5 or 6 houses down the other side of the street, they light their fireworks, and it's like they're trying to beat what we did and what the house 3 doors down across the street did. So it's like everybody is trying to do a little bit more than the next person, which makes it even that much more fun. It makes it so exciting. It's so good. I love it. It's so fun. And if they are competing and trying to, I think they are, because our neighbor has even said it before. There's a house at the end of our street that he's told us they try to outdo everybody else. But last year, hell no, nobody had nothing. Between us, our 2 houses, nobody had shit on us, huh?
Oh. You're gonna have to call me the king of the neighborhood.
Yeah, our neighbor ended up calling Roger the king of the neighborhood, because we were lighting shit off. It was the place to be. That's another thing that I forgot to mention. So when we came back home that first year, we came back home from trying to go see a firework show at the beach. And when we had drove up, when I tried to like get out of the car as Roger was still parking, there was I swear there was a buttload of people on all 4 corners of our street. We live like in a T intersection. People out with their lounge chairs, their folding chairs, whatever they're called, and just hanging out watching the fireworks. You get a free bomb ass fireworks show in our neighborhood, that's for sure, huh?
Yeah.
Would you say so?
Oh yeah. Everywhere you look, there's fireworks going off.
Everywhere you look. There's times where we would be lighting our fireworks, and then other fireworks would go off, and there's just so much commotion going on in the sky that you're looking at these fireworks while your fireworks are going off, and then you look at your fireworks and you see something else like at an angle, and it's all over the place. If you love 4th of July, it is the best place to be in our little neighborhood, in our little Oregon town. Our town only has about 57,000 people, close to 58,000 people, but let me tell you, it seems like our town is in love with 4th of July. Out of all the holidays of the year, 4th of July, our town, that's got to be our town's favorite holiday, would you say?
No.
Because not a lot of people decorate for Halloween.
No.
And there's more people that decorate for Christmas in our town than they do Halloween. So I would say 4th of July is the town's favorite, then Christmas, then Halloween.
Yeah, I would agree.
Oh, and New Year's. I can't forget about New Year's, because we're not the only ones that do fireworks on New Year's.
No, it's going off on New Year's too.
So let me know down below in the comments, how is your city or your town? If you live in a larger city, we come from Los Angeles area, so we know what large cities are like. In large cities, you have more neighborhood type of events than you do like town events. Our town only has 57,000 people, but everywhere in our town, it's a very small town, and everywhere people are popping fireworks. You could drive around, we could go back to the river, which is a mile away, and you'll see fireworks in the streets. No matter where you're driving, we could drive to the grocery store, you'll see firework debris in the street. In bigger cities, like when we lived, me growing up in San Fernando Valley, it was more so neighborhoods, because the cops were on it. When I was younger, man, the cops were always out and about on 4th of July. So it was more like secluded to just the neighborhoods rather than the whole city. So let me know how it is in your neck of the woods. Do people go all out? What's the favorite holiday in your town or in your city? Do you see more houses celebrating 4th of July? Do you see, is it Christmas? You see more Christmas decorated houses versus Halloween houses, and vice versa? Because it's interesting. It's interesting to think about it. And now that I have, our town really goes all out for 4th of July and New Year's. And then it would be Christmas and then Halloween. For Halloween, I swear, I feel like we have maybe 12 houses that decorate. Good decorations. We're the best, hands down. Right? Are we the best? We're the best. We're the Halloween king and queen of our town in Oregon. Hands down. I haven't seen a house better than ours, and I'm not being biased. If there was a house that was better than ours, I would admit it. I would have no problem saying, you know what, their house is, we need to step it up because their house is better. We need to figure this shit out. But there is nobody in our town that is better than us. We got that crown for our town, and I love that. I have those videos coming too. I can't wait when we start decorating for Halloween, because I'm going to take you guys outside in the front yard with us so that you can see our whole Halloween display come together. So we're entering Washington now. We're actually crossing the Columbia River. Let me see if I can turn this so you guys can see. Nope, it's not going to let you see. Can you see the river? There it is. A portion of it. We're crossing, this is the border of Oregon and Washington. So we're now leaving Portland. We're almost there, so let's see what they got in store. Okay, so we're gonna stop at Main Jane Fireworks. You guys, it is packed. Oh my God. Okay, it is so hot. We have been in that stand. We were in there for about, God, I want to say maybe 2.5 hours. We got all the fireworks that we want from this location. Are we going anywhere else?
Yep.
I did a little walkthrough that you guys just saw, and we are going to head out to maybe a few more stands to see what they got. This is going to be an awesome 4th of July. I'm so excited. Stay tuned. We're heading out. So he got a shopping cart, so it looks like we are going to grab a couple of things here. There's a lot of cakes that are very different from the last place that we were at. We were at Mean Jeans, now we're at Dynamite Fireworks. So we're gonna go shopping. Okay, we just grabbed a couple of more cakes. So this firework stand was called Dynamite, and Roger didn't want to see what I was picking out. He wanted to be surprised. So I grabbed a couple of good cakes. I watched them. They have the QR codes that you can scan with your phone and watch what the actual firework does. So I'm really excited for these fireworks. We're headed home. We're going to unload, and then I'll do a like pan over all the fireworks that we got. And all we got to do now is wait for the 4th to come and bang bang, baby. Okay, we are home, and now it's time to unload the fireworks. So this is our entire collection of fireworks that we got for 2025, 4th of July. And some of this will be saved for New Year's as well. I am really excited for this. This is a beast. This one is so good. If you guys look at the name, pull it up on YouTube and you'll be able to see what this firework actually does. It is amazing. Along with Rocket's Red Glare, this one here. I'm really excited for this one as well. So thank you guys for coming along on this firework shenanigans that we did today. I cannot wait for the 4th. I'll have a video of these fireworks going off, and if it's something that you're into, something that you would like to see, it'll be posted. Subscribe to the channel, like this video if you're into fireworks and you love the big bangs, and I will see you guys in the next one.